There will always be more dishes to wash. There will always be more Christmas presents to buy, more decorations to put up, more trees to decorate, more turkeys to cook, more cookies to bake, more things to clean when the party's over. There will always be another bed to make. There will always be a load of laundry, another load of laundry. The laundry will need to be washed. The laundry will need to be dried. The laundry will need to be put away. There will always be something that will take up your time if you don't take the steps to claim the time for yourself. There will always be people who will need your help. There will always be things that you will have to do that you don't want to do. There will always be another thing and another thing and then something else and more things on top of that. And since we know that those things will always be there, sometimes those things can wait. Today I've decided that all of those things can wait, or most of them. Today I've decided to put all of those things aside and give my time back to me. One of my subscribers suggested that I talk about how do you put yourself first. And I would really like to talk about how we put ourselves first during the holidays. But really, I guess this advice applies no matter what time of year it is. So as you can see, I have tons of Christmas decorations that still need to go up. I have so much organizing that I need to do in my house. There's just a lot to be done. But today, I'm just not in the mood. A large part of putting yourself first is actually making the time to spend with yourself, making the time to do the things that bring you joy, that fill your soul, or that just allow you to rest. Taking the time to mindfully sit down and eat a good, nutritious meal, even taking the time to prepare that meal, going as slow and being as deliberate as you need to be. Carving out this type of time, slowing down, focusing on you is one of the highest forms of self-care. And today, it is my plan to do just that, just to take my time, enjoy my food, mindfully eat, think about the flavors, the textures, and quietly express gratitude for having a wonderful meal. Putting my fork down in between bites and really taking the time to just appreciate the moment. And I'm also appreciating my baby girl for making me this wonderful cup of coffee. Those pods from Home Goods, oh my goodness, that coffee is so good. After finishing my meal, I decided to give myself some time to finish reading my book. You guys, it takes me so long to read books these days. I don't know what's going on, but right now I'm reading a book of 15 short stories about women called Circling the Drain. And it's a little dark, but it's also very poignant. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually almost finished. So in maybe a future video, I'll talk about the book. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment or a like and let me know. And I'll be more than happy to tell you about this book. I am going to talk about books more and more on this channel just because it's something that I love to do. It's a huge hobby. And I know that some of you all are readers as well. You know, I don't know, maybe we'll even start a book club. I think someone actually suggested that like a couple years ago. I'm here for it. Even though I wasn't planning on doing any Christmas decorating today, I did decide to just test out one of my projects. So I'm doing a Candyland Christmas outside, and I saw a tutorial on how to make like fake Smarties, the candies, how to make those out of the foam pool noodles. You guys, I had the hardest time saying pool noodle right now for the voiceover. Like, say pool noodle like 5 times. let's crack up. But with all seriousness, this project looked so cute and I'm really excited to do it. So I just wanted to see how easily I could cut the pool noodles, and I just did this with an X-Acto knife. I was thinking that I was going to have to get like a serious knife for this, but they cut fairly easily. So this was just a little bit of an experiment. I knew that I wasn't going to go all in today because, again, I am spending my time today in ways that bring me joy or give me peace. For the most part, I think that the Christmas decorations are coming along actually pretty nicely. I haven't had a chance to get outside and do anything out there yet because I'm still waiting for some of my supplies. And I'm also preparing. I'm doing a lot of prep work because I think that that's important. And a lot of the times we forget that, you have to prepare things before you actually go out and do them. I am taking my time at this point, but when I get into the full swing of things, I think they should go pretty quickly, especially if I put things in place first. So aside from washing my sheets and putting them back on the bed, which is no easy feat, and more than likely the most strenuous thing I will do today, the rest of the day, I'm not going to do very much. I am going to get a snack. I'm going to thumb through some magazines. And I'm also going to pick out or attempt to pick out the books that I want to read for the remainder of the year. I say attempt because I have a lot of books, you guys, and I'm not getting to read as much as I would like, so I don't know how many I will get through. I think I need to read about 8 more books to reach my book goal of 23 for 23. I sincerely doubt that I'm going to do that, and I'm okay with that because as long as I try, that's all that matters. I'm not really concerned with reaching the goal as much as I am concerned with reading really good books that affect me in some way, mostly good, I hope. So far, I haven't read a bad book this year, and I think I have read 11 or 12 books, and I have 2 that I'm literally like less than 100 pages. So 13 books and all of them being 4+ stars. I think that's pretty great. I think I picked really well, and I'm okay with not reading a ton of books if the ones that I read are going to be as good as the ones that I've read, if that makes sense. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. I will admit, though, that today started off slow and I really didn't want to do much of anything. So the fact that I accomplished as much as I did today actually makes me feel kind of good. I am battling allergies, and the change of the weather is not doing any good for anybody, I don't think. First it's hot, then it's cold, then it's hot again. And I'm just ready for winter to be here and for us to have consistent weather at this point, because I don't know how much longer I can do the back and forth. So I plan on talking about prioritizing ourselves and putting ourselves first in future videos, future Vlogmases. I will make it a topic as often as I can because I do think it's very important. And I honestly believe that it's the key to elevating our lives. We're supposed to be growing in life. At least that's the way I see it. Not stagnating, not regressing, but growing. And I'm always looking for ways that I can do that. I'm always looking for ways where I can learn how to transcend the day-to-day, the mundane, the negativity, the messiness, the ugliness that we often have to consume or have to see in life. I'm also trying to change how I relate to people and how I let the outside world affect me. So this time for myself is a great time for self-reflection and to really take the time to discover what I really, really need just to live a better, softer, healthier, slower, more elevated life. One other thing that I did today that really was the confirmation for this topic that I'm speaking on today was I watched an interview between Ryan Holiday and Robert Greene. Ryan Holiday wrote The Daily Stoic as well as other books, and Robert Greene wrote The 48 Laws of Power, The 48 Laws of Seduction, and several other books as well. Both have profound views on not only stoicism, but also on how we are to conduct ourselves, basically, and how we can have better, more elevated lives. And one of the things that Robert Greene talked about in the interview was how you have to reclaim your time basically for yourself, how you can give your time away to other people, or how you can take the time for yourself. So I'm going to leave you with the words of Robert Greene because I think they sum up nicely the idea of putting yourself first and the concept of taking your time for you. The idea was that the time that you are alive is the only real possession that you have. Everything else that you have can be taken away from you. Your family, your possessions, your house, your cars, etc. But that time that you have to live, that you're alive, is your only true possession. You can give it away. You can give it away by working for other people. They own your time. You can be miserable. You can give it away reaching for external pleasures and distractions. That means that the time that you have is really, you're a slave to these different passions and these different obsessions that you have. Or you can make it your own. You can actually come and possess it and take ownership of this time and make each moment count. And when you do that, that means that the time is yours.